The smallest country to ever qualify for a World Cup is Curacao, a tiny island in the Caribbean with a population of just over 156,000 people. Now, to put that into perspective, India and China have over 1 billion people each, and neither of them have qualified for the World Cup. What Curacao has pulled off is nothing short of extraordinary, but I want to take it further. Can I lead the smallest nation to World Cup glory? Okay, guys, instantly we're getting a reality check, because what is this group? We got Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast as well, and this is the team we've got. Our goalkeeper is literally called a room.
Huge room for improvement.
Most of this squad doesn't even have faces in game. But hey, funnier things have happened at the World Cup. Let's see. First game, match day 1 against Ecuador. And as expected, we lose. But hey, I'm still running on hopium. We got Germany, and if we can get something from this game, absolutely not.
Yep, we are absolutely cooked, chat. GG.
Oh, final game against Ivory Coast, we do get a point. But yeah, attempt 1 and Curacao have just been kicked out of the World Cup. It's gonna basically be impossible to win the World Cup with the team that we've got. But to help us compete, we're gonna be allowed to recruit players from other nationalities. But it's not gonna be so straightforward because the wheel is gonna play a big part. After every World Cup attempt, we get to spin it. And okay, let's see what the wheel gives us to start with. And oh, okay. We can pick any player for our Curacao team that has scored an iconic World Cup goal. And honestly, I can think of a fair few ballers right now. James Rodriguez when he scored that banger of a volley for Colombia in 2014. Or Cristiano Ronaldo's crazy free kick against Spain. Now we can go all the way back to 1986, one of the greatest goals of all time. Maradona's incredible dribble against England. But you know what? From the 2014 World Cup, there is one goal that 14-year-old me watched and was like, oh my days, that is insane. It was the Flying Dutchman Robin van Persie's crazy header against Spain. And so it's time to give Van Persie the Curacao passport, and we're recruiting him for our World Cup journey. Instantly, boys, with an 88 Van Persie, it feels like we do have a focal point in this team. But I'm wondering, boys, with RVP, could we do better than our first attempt? Okay, we put up a fight against Ecuador, but we still lost. Van Persie scored, though. Now, the way the new World Cup format works is that even if we get one win, there's a good chance from being the best third-place team we can progress on to the round of 32. But honestly, it's so difficult, man, because we've got Germany in the group as well. And oh my days, this time they absolutely slap us. And bro, this time we literally lost all 3 games. Absolute disaster at the World Cup. So guys, that is now 2 attempts, and I haven't been able to get to even the knockouts. I feel like we're going to be here for a long time, so you guys better subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a ton of World Cup content coming your way. I think we just realized that Van Persie alone is not going to really do much for us. We're going to need better recruitments. And so we do get to spin the wheel now. Ooh, and we've now got to pick a player that's never played at the World Cup. Now, this is going to be a bit tricky because most great players have played in at least like one World Cup at some point. Now, a quick disclaimer. We're not allowed to pick players like Lamine Yamal or Erling Haaland for this challenge. Because yes, they've not played a single World Cup game yet. We know they're going to because their teams have qualified. And actually, there are quite a few interesting players that we can pick. There's Georgie Best, one of the greatest wingers of all time. A Ballon d'Or winner. But because he played for Northern Ireland, he didn't have the team to ever even qualify for a World Cup. There's also Ryan Giggs, someone who's won 13 Premier League titles for Man United. He was never able to take Wales to the World Cup. And looking at the current crop, there's options like Osimhen. Ooh, Jan Oblak could be a really good pick. That would be our goalkeeper position completely sorted. But you know what? There's one player that I feel is one of the best wingers in football right now. And it's such a shame that he's not played a single World Cup game. Kvaratskhelia. But don't you worry, Kvicha. We're going to give you a Curacao passport right now. And by the way, with both Kvicha and Van Persie, Curacao have now gone up to a 3-star team. I want to kind of get them to a 5-star team, man. Let's see. Not going to lie, guys, with the firepower we have, I think we should be able to get our first win at the World Cup. And again, starting things off against Ecuador, can we do it? And no. Against Germany, even with Kvicha and Van Persie, I just have no hope. And oh wait, we won! Are you kidding me? One of the craziest upsets at the World Cup. And of course, Kvicha scored. Let's go! Now, as long as we can get even a point from this game against Ivory Coast, I think we should be going through. And no, we lost big. Oh, and we still end up getting knocked out. But you know what? This time there was a lot of progress. Beating Germany. I'm sure the issue is that we've not recruited players for our midfield and defense. which I'm hoping the wheel will help us out with right now. Oh, and we gotta pick a player from a random World Cup nation. Now, I'm gonna let ChatGPT give me a random nation that's qualified for the World Cup, and it has given me Japan. Okay, so Japan's best player is Mitoma, and we know how good he is for Brighton. But we've already got Creature. This would be kind of pointless. I could go with Takefusa Kubo, but again, I don't want to just keep picking attackers, man. We need help at the back, and that's why I'm thinking Ritsu Doan. Funnily enough, he's actually a right midfielder, but can play right back. Let's get him that Curacao passport. Oh, and with Ritsu Doan coming in, we're now up to a 3.5-star team. Let's go. But honestly, what I want is progress. And now with 3 decent players that we've got, let's aim to at least get into the knockouts. Against Ecuador, I think we need a result, even if it's a draw. Oh, we actually beat them. Van Persie scoring a brace. Now, since we won that first game, I think there's a lot less pressure against Germany. And of course, we do end up losing. But as long as we can now get something against Ivory Coast, we should be through to the round of 32. This is the moment. And it's a draw. I think that's perfectly fine. And yes, boys, Curacao end up finishing second in the group. And for the first time, we're making it to the round of 32 where we've drawn England. Well, this might actually be just a quick taste of the knockouts, because I think we're getting knocked out. And oh, what? England have bottled it. No way. Guys, I really was not expecting this. I had the wheel prepped for another spin. Instead, we've now got the round of 16 against Portugal. And hey, with this Curacao team, if we've knocked out England, we could do a madness against Portugal as well, but no. I guess the Ronaldo dream was too powerful for us. But you know what? This was by far our best attempt. Getting to the round of 16. We're making solid progress, man. And hey, if the wheel can keep helping us out, you never know. A penalty shootout hero. Now, the first person that comes up to mind is Tim Krul. The Dutch goalkeeper was subbed on by Van Gaal back in 2014 for just a penalty shootout, and he ended up being the hero. Now, Zidane would have also been a great option because he scored a Panenka in a World Cup final, but it was during the match. And of course, we all know about the headbutt incident, because of which he didn't take part in the shootout itself, so he does not count. But I feel like for penalty shootout hero, there's only one player, and that's Emiliano Martinez. There's a good argument to be made that Argentina would not have won the World Cup without Dibu Martinez and his antics. Bro was saving penalties and then dropping a dance. He did it against Netherlands, and then later on against France in the final. Let's just get him that Curacao passport. Now, I've just realized that with Emi Martinez, we now have our first World Cup winner in the team. And surely that's going to help us get to the knockouts easily. And yup, we start off strong, beating Ecuador 3-1. Winning that first game means there's less pressure against Germany. Ooh, and we get a draw. Things are looking really up now. Now, if we do end up beating Ivory Coast, we could end up topping our group, getting an easier draw then. Oh, but we could only get a draw. But oh my days, Germany have finished below us. That is crazy. But oh, we've got a draw against Croatia. I mean, it's kind of better than the draw we had against England. And come on, man, on penalties. How do we lose in a penalty shootout when we've got Emi Martinez, man? Looks like the round of 16 from our last attempt is still our best result. I feel like the problem is we just don't have good defenders and, of course, midfielders. Now, I'm hoping with the help of the wheel we can fix that. And oh, yes, we can. We can pick any captain of a World Cup team. That means we could actually pick Leo Messi. He's the captain of Argentina. Or even Cristiano Ronaldo, who's the captain of Portugal. Wait a minute, guys. Kylian Mbappe is the captain of France. How could I forget? The thing is, we've already got Creature and RVP up top. I literally just said that we need to focus on improving our defense. Or even midfield with Kevin De Bruyne being the Belgium captain. But you know what? I think I found our player. Virgil van Dijk, captain of Netherlands. He's still one of the best defenders in the world. And let's get him on a flight to Curacao. Okay, now having such an improved defense, I think there's a good chance we can surpass our best finish and make it to the quarters. But also, guys, now that we've had 5 attempts at the World Cup, it's time to raise the stakes. Every time we fail to get out of the group stage, we must release one player from our team and we can never call them up again. And boys, if we do end up having to release Van Dijk or Creature, that is going to be a major setback. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. I feel now with the players we've got, we should be able to get through. No. Are you joking, boys? Even with having Van Dijk, we just lost to Ecuador. Now against Germany, I feel hopeless. Oh, but we actually win. That is such a relief. Ultimately, this is still the World Cup, man. A lot of random stuff can happen. I'm just hoping we can get a point here. In fact, we do get the win. Okay, we don't have to release any of our players. Because, yep, we're through to the round of 32. First up, Croatia, though. I really do feel like we've got the firepower to get to the quarters. And now the defense as well to just keep things calm at the back. But clearly, it's not enough. Croatia Croatia just looks unbeatable, man. We need more help. But let's see what kind of help the wheel is gonna give us. African nation player. Okay. We could legit go with Hakimi from Morocco. He's probably the best African player in the world right now. Oh, then there's Mo Salah from Egypt as well. Honestly, though, I do feel like we need a midfielder. But the best African option right here is Zambo Anguissa from Cameroon. I don't think that's the play. I think we just got to go with Mo Salah. That would make our attack absolutely ridiculous. And by the way, with Salah, we've now moved up to being a 4-star team. Not bad for being the smallest country at the World Cup. Honestly, guys, with the attack we've got, I think we should be able to make it to the quarters for the first time. Although the first task is to just get out of the group so we don't have to release a player, which we do end up pulling off. I think our team is now good enough to at least get out of the group stages every single time. But it's freaking Croatia that we just can't get past. But let's see, this time maybe with Mo Salah we can get through them. And no! What more does this team need? I actually know what this team needs, and it's a midfielder, but is the wheel gonna help us out with that? Over 30 World Cup veteran. I think this is an opportunity for us to get a midfielder. Someone like Luka Modric. I mean, he's won a World Cup Golden Ball back in 2018. And wait a minute, guys, this might be some high IQ plays. If I take Luka Modric to Curacao, he's not gonna be playing for Croatia, who've literally knocked us out 3 times in a row. I think Luka Modric is the play, and looks like my plan has worked, boys. Group stages, we finished second, and we have drawn Croatia. But this time, we've got Luka Modric. Oh, no, but Van Dijk's got a suspension. That's a curveball. Are we legit gonna get knocked out by Croatia for a 4th time in a row now? Oh, my days, we go through, finally. Wait a minute, Modric scored for them? Well, it looks like both of us have got a version of Luka Modric.
If I take Luka Modric to Curacao, he's not going to be playing for Croatia.
Oh, he's swearing at me.
Okay, wait, this feels like Girona is playing Manchester City because Curacao are up against Netherlands. In a way, like our parent club. I presume even though we've got Van Dijk, they probably have him as well, which is not good. But if we can finally make it to the quarters for the first time, let's see. We freaking can. Curacao are on a run. For the first time, boys, we've made it to the quarterfinals, and this is where things get serious. Japan has knocked out Italy. Germany has knocked out Belgium. And we've got a relatively easy draw, I think, against Senegal. All right, boys, this is the moment of truth. Yes, we've got some frauds in the team. I think we can knock out Senegal. And yes, indeed. Oh, no, but this is our toughest matchup yet. We're going to be up against Kylian Mbappe. Honestly, this is where I think we've reached the limits of our team. And yep, guys, France is a bit too much. Mbappe scored. But you know what? Curacao World Cup semi-final. It's taken us 8 attempts, but I feel like we're now getting closer and closer. Okay, wait, we've got this 3rd place game against Japan. Who even cares about finishing 3rd at the World Cup, man? Which we actually do. So yeah, so far this is our best finish, finishing 3rd. Now, if the wheel gives us something cool, and it does, under 21 World Cup talent. Wait a minute, guys. If I hadn't picked Mo Salah, we could have gone with Lamine Yamal here. Oh, that would have been absolutely perfect. What we need is either a midfielder, a defender, or maybe like a fullback. And you know what? I like the option of Lewis Hall. Did you guys see his performance against Barcelona? He was really good. We've got better options like Pau Kvaratskhelia in centre-back. But you know what, boys? There's João Neves. An incredible Portuguese talent. 87 rated. I think we just gotta go with him. Get him that Curacao passport. Look at the team now, bro. We're literally just missing like a CDM, a left back, and of course a right centre-back. But even without that, I feel like this team can go far. Maybe getting even to a World Cup final this time. But wait a minute. Did we just get knocked out? 3rd in our group with this super team that we've built? Okay, thankfully we still qualified for the round of 32, drawing Mexico. And we do knock out Mexico. Okay, we're facing Italy now. In real life, by the way, they haven't yet qualified for the World Cup. But somehow they end up knocking us out. I guess until we completely sort our backline, we're not even going to get close. Oh, but what is this World Cup own goal? Now, for our team, we have quite a few players that have been unfortunate enough to score own goals. There's Agard from Morocco, who scored an own goal in the 2022 World Cup. And we do need a centre-back, so this is good. Franco Baresi, an Italian legend in the 94 World Cup. He ended up scoring an own goal. But there's an even crazier player. Marcelo, 2014 for Brazil. He ended up scoring the tournament's first goal, but in his own net. I still think, though, that Marcelo is one of the best left backs of all time, so let's just bring him to Curacao. And looks like Marcelo has propped us up to a 4.5-star team. With Marcelo, we finished 2nd in the group. Round of 32, we drew Panama, but we destroyed them. And oh, we've now got Colombia. This has been a bit of a different draw. I really do think with the team we've got, we're favorites against Colombia, and that shows because we've knocked them out. But why did we have to get France in the quarters? France is still a 5-star team, bro. I don't think we're good enough to knock them out. But let's just try our luck. And oh my days, we knocked them out. This might legit be it. We're going to be facing Sweden in a World Cup final. Only if we knock out Messi's Argentina. And bro, look at this. It's been Luka Modric dominating the World Cup. 5 games, 5 assists. Let's get him that World Cup trophy that he couldn't win in 2018. But we are facing the world champions, man. I'm super nervous. If we win this, I think we are going to win the World Cup. And let's go. Curacao have pulled it off. This is now the furthest we've gone. A World Cup final. I don't know how Sweden are in here. And the crazy thing is we're going to have 2 actual Curacao players. Hopefully they won't let us down. And this is the moment of truth. I think this team should be able to get it done. Can we actually pull it off? And Curacao have done it. Mo Salah gets an international trophy. The smallest country at the World Cup is now champion. Now, if you enjoyed this video, why not watch another one of my career mode challenges? Click here.